Orphan trains.
Orphan trains. What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Or am I talking about it?
Is it a train?
Talk about it.
The train that orphans have built?
Nope.
No.
Are they conducting the train?
No.
No.
Are these trains that do not have a father?
You ever seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
No. Every time I say that, I think of Ace Ventura too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was this town to where it's not. I connected it to the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but the guy, someone look up Chitty Chitty Bang Bang kidnapper.
Okay.
This dude.
Wait, is it really based on that?
I'm sure that it's derived from it.
I don't remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Because the whole thing of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was
The child gotcha.
the king and queen of this empire did not want children in their city or their kingdom. And so this guy would go and snatch children. So all these parents are like, didn't know where their children went.
Oh my gosh, it literally is what happened.
Yeah. Talking to your mic, guy.
I'm eating bacon.
Anyways, this real event happened, was it the late 1800s, early 1900s?
Well, actually, the more research I did, it spanned from, I think, like around 75 years. So from 1854, I think, until the early to mid 1900s.
So early, or not early America. Yeah, kind of early America, 100 years into America. There was a pretty big pandemic of orphan children in these big cities like New York, like all over the East Coast and stuff, right? Because parents were just dying.
Giving their children away.
Because they couldn't afford like the whole
Jeez,
in the Great Depression era too, all that stuff. And so this guy, what was his name? Do you remember?
It was like someone like Jensen, like Jonathan
basically he's
Jensen.
like the founder of like orphan care or whatever.
Okay.
They had a train to where they would take these orphans from the street and they would send them out west for like parents and stuff that owned like farmland stuff to like have children. Took a big turn, obviously, to where they would get these orphans, send them out west, and then basically have like a wooden deck right when the train stopped, and they would put these orphans out there. These people would observe them, like look at their teeth, like how strong they are, and then be like, yeah, I'll take this one. It was basically a way to get indentured servants.
Yeah.
Or, as you can imagine, other horrible things.
Or other horrible things. And all they had to do was sign a piece of paper like, I will not abuse this child. Boom.
Like zero vetting.
But
Pinky promise.
But then, I don't think that what they talked about, I think that it started turning into a profitable thing.
Oh, for sure. No, definitely, yeah.
Because what they were doing is they would go out throughout the cities and stuff and just find a little kid and be like, where are your parents? And they're like, they're over there and like, can you show us exactly where they're at? And they're like, no. Boom. Snatched them.
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of kids.
What in
were
the
just
world?
Snatched off the streets and shipped out west.
And you
literally just for slavery and whatnot. Golly, man.
Yeah.
What years were these?
It was
1800s to 1900s.
Yeah.
75 years worth.
Dude, it's not that long ago.
No.
It's not that long ago at all.
But what I was going to say about the Tartaria thing, I heard a connection with something like this once. This is like crazy.
all these kids.
Dude, that's so sad.
See?
On these trains.
What a terrible life.
But the whole thing with like the Tartarian thing was once the Tartarian Empire was destroyed, they basically wanted no trace of Tartaria or the Tartarian people. So they kidnapped all the children and dispersed them throughout the world, primarily the U.S. and Europe and stuff. Just again, I don't know if that's real
taking them away from everything that they've ever known.
Yeah, making them forget their home.
What I wasn't understanding in my research was this part where they were saying there an element of it had to do with repopulation. So they were trying to repopulate some of these areas of Tartaria. So that guy that we mentioned in the beginning, there was some connection where it was like these kids were being shipped out west, and he was saying he was building these structures. But when they arrived there, he had no money and he had no whatever. And so it is believed that these structures already existed from the previous civilization, being Tartaria. And so these kids were populating these buildings. And of course, and that's why so many people talk about how their ancestry records die around that part of time. They're
Interesting.
Like, yeah, like a lot of people can't trace back prior to 1850.
That's weird.
Hate that. Hate that.
That's weird.
Dude, but that's the thing. We act like slavery is a part of the past, but it is bigger now than ever before.
Oh, dude.
Like, it's crazy.
I want to talk. I need to do more research on it, but there's this guy that's like famous on TikTok, and he looks a lot like you. And like, he's got like a Momoa vibe with the hair.
He looks like you, but he's famous.
Yeah, he's more famous. No, I'm kidding. But he's like has your vibe, like woodworking and stuff like that. But he told a story about he came from another country and he was human trafficked into America. And he was working in a shop in Texas, an underground shop. And he talks about his experience of being trafficked into America.
What?
Yes.
That's wild.
Doesn't that blow your mind?
Yeah.
Love to talk to people like that. That
Was
would be
I
silly.
trafficked?
Wait a minute.
He said that there were people dying all around him because of the conditions that they were working in.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
How old is he?
He's probably like mid-30s.
Whoa.
I know. I need to find it when I have social media again and send it to you guys. Don't let me forget.
That'd be a crazy interview.